Syracuse Police have a new recruit reporting for duty. A big hit at the St. Patrick's Parade.
If you saw it, you know this one runs on 4 legs. And no more guessing.
Nope.
We've got to hear the studio with us, along with Lieutenant Jason Tom and Detective James Cinque. Welcome and thank you both for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
Tell us what we have here.
So this is a Syracuse Police Department's new quadruped robot, also known as Spot, the robot dog.
Oh, right. Very simple.
What can it do?
It can do multiple things. What we'll primarily use it for is to de-escalate situations, hostile situations, most likely SWAT call-outs where there's a barricaded subject. What this allows us to do is, rather than sending our operators into a hostile situation, we can send a robot in to identify or locate the subject and de-escalate through communication, rather than having our operators go in and interact with the
I think we need
subject.
to see it in action.
Yeah, essentially, how does it work? It looks like you have like kind of a giant tablet, essentially.
Essentially, it's a big remote control.
Okay.
And I'll give you a demonstration here. So this is how it'll be seated. We can control it to stand. It's pretty robust. It'll move up and down, bend left and right, and then we can walk it around too.
There's got to be a lot of training that goes into this, coordinating it, being able to move, it be so precise, right?
Yeah, we spend probably about 8 hours to start, and then monthly training, we do about 4 hours per month on getting it operational.
What are some of the things? I mean, it can go upstairs and inclines and stuff. Can it climb up on the set for us?
Yeah,
can it do that?
absolutely.
Yeah.
So it can go.
Maybe it can anchor. Can it anchor news? Let's start with climbing up on the set.
Let's see.
Whoa, 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 hello.
So it can go up and down stairs. As you can see, there's an arm on it where it can allow us to open, unlock doors. It can grab onto different things. If we had this chair here, and let me see if I can position it.
And it has a camera, right?
It does have a camera. It does have a 30x zoom as well as thermal imaging. It's two-way audio, so there's a microphone here that can pick up sound. There are the arm is able to manipulate it. So if I wanted to grab onto a chair, we can position it so it will reach, and then it will grab onto a chair.
Look at that. That's incredible. Now, as
Forgive me, I
suspects
can't see it. Well, normally if it's not on wheels, it wouldn't move.
Exactly, yeah.
Right.
If a suspect sees this dog, if somebody dangerous, what has the reaction been? What have you seen so far, and have you used it yet?
So we have used it. We have not used it and located any subjects, but other agencies throughout the state, or throughout the country, I should say, have dogs similar to this one, and they have deployed it in hostile situations. The dog is not bulletproof, but it is robust. So some subjects feel that they want to punch it or kick it.
Right.
And it's pretty sturdy. It has built-in sensors where if I were to push it over, it'll adjust to it, right? So, you know, if someone wants to be combative to the dog, it can take a beating.
Detective Cinque, I'm curious kind of like what the training has been with it, what you do. You literally just take it and kind of work through it, or how long have you trained on it?
Just like anything else, you make mistakes and then you learn from it. And just constantly just getting out there, using it, being familiar with it.
It looks really heavy, too.
It's very heavy. It's about, what, 100 and some pounds. Takes 2 of us to get it out of the vehicle and get it going.
Wow.
Does it have speed? I mean, can it go pretty fast, or is it more slow and methodical?
Both, if you wanted to. It depends, but it can be controlled by the...
Yeah, it looked like it scaled that set pretty quickly.
Yeah.
I would say 3 to 5 miles an hour. I mean, we're not going to go very far with it.
Right. Yeah.
It couldn't. I don't think it can pursue someone and catch them like a real police canine. But it moves fast enough.
Right. So the microphone too. So it picks up audio.
Exactly.
So if you send it into a scene where you're not sure if someone is there, whoa, what was that?
And it also has just to alert any subjects that were there. There are built-in sirens on it.
Can it talk to, if you have a barricaded subject, can you talk through it to the
You can.
subject?
The audio is not great on from the dog, but there is...
Like the lieutenant said, the operation or point to this is that we can get it into a building and then open a door if someone is barricading themselves or not, you know, coming to the police as we requested them to do. We can get there, open the door, and then from that point, further negotiations and speak to them back and forth with the robot.
Right. I'd love to see it move around the studio, too. Let's just see how mobile it is. And I can imagine if you're in the situation where there's a barricaded person.
Go get them.
You don't know what kind of weapons they have. You send in Spot.
We basically put this into a situation where we don't want to put a police officer that could potentially get harmed.
Wow.
I can just imagine the reaction when this comes into a house.
Oh, I'm sure.
Immediately want to give up, I would think.
I'm sure some suspect will be quite surprised.
Yeah, and maybe that's all you need is that little bit of startleness, right? To kind of maybe de-escalate a situation.
Right.
Yeah.
Where do you see this going in the future if you talk about different purposes?
I mean, our department is very progressive when it comes to using technology for law enforcement. We're starting our drone program. Our drone is a first responder program. We utilize technology like this, ShotSpotter, our cops cameras, to try to be more efficient in how we fight crime. And this is a de-escalation tool, right? Our goal is to preserve life, and that's what this is meant for. So we can identify subjects who don't want to necessarily comply with police at first, and then through negotiations we can get them to comply, rather than sending our SWAT operators in unnecessarily.
Wow.
Lieutenant, Detective, thank you so much for bringing in Spot. Really appreciate it.
Thanks, our pleasure.
Sit.
Sit.
There we go.
Thank you.